Highness. That's the kidding.
I do not do anything. More power.
Okay. Only one man that na behind now no boguzirezi. Yes. The truth is global. Yes. The truth up. Yes. So and we are going to win this. Amen.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are. Happy New Day. Happy Wednesday. Happy 19th day in the month of August in the year of 2026. It shall be well with all of us. My fellow Biafrans, you saw that message. A lot of things happened in Finland yesterday, 18th of August 2026. And part of those things that happened is what you just finished to watch. A lot of things. And I'm still going to attach 2 or 3 more videos after my voice. You understand me? 2 to 3 more videos after my voice. A whole lot of things happened. Simon Ekpa addressing Biafrans, telling them, do not move an inch, for I am coming out. There is nothing. Let us assume Simon Ekpa appeared on that court and did not see anybody, any Biafran or any Igbo man to talk to. How will he feel? Niba na atụrụ so girigiri ugwu eze. That agbakọ aka nyọ mmamịrị ya agba ọfụfọ. We are strong as one than when we divided. That's why you see them making frantic efforts on daily basis, different occasions, paying millions and billions of naira and dollars to make sure that they scatter our unity. They say unity is strength. Not when you talk about Yoruba or Hausa. No. That word, unity is strength, came from Igbo lineage. Nobody is doing anything to scatter Hausa. You will see an Hausa who come from Benin, who come from Niger, will tell you, I'm Hausa and I'm Fulani. Nobody is arguing that with them. You will see Yoruba who came from Ivory Coast, Togo, Benin Republic, Mali, Cameroon, from Kogi. They will tell you they are Yorubas. Nobody is arguing with them. Mistakenly come out now, those from ordinary Delta here, where they for our backyard, where we they share common. I mean, I feel stay on my house, like I have a house now, there is fence, and my neighbor also take part of my fence. We don't there now. I go there, they talk to them from Anambra State. They go to hear me. We go to discuss with the defense. You mistakenly you come out now and tell them that you are an Igbo. You come from Delta, you say you are an Igbo. Somebody where they from Sokoto will tell you no, na lie. One idiot where they for Ekiti will tell you na lie. You be a south, you be Niger Delta. Your division is the reason why you see them penetrating you any day, anyhow. Whenever you are united, my brother, it gives a wrong signal to their camps. You see the more reason why whenever you see a government functioning in this Biafran struggle, they will infiltrate it with the millions and billions of naira, and knowing the antecedent or trajectory of our people with money, they will buy into that idea to scatter whatever we are doing. So this message, this thing that happened in Finland, where Simon, each time he appeared there, you will see him smiling because he knows that the people he is fighting for is there for him. Even though you live well, that most of them that came there just came for their own selfish interest. Most of them were hired actors. Most of them were there for their content. Most of them just were there so that they will see avenue now to tell you that I have spoken directly with Ekpa and this is what he said. So that he will gather more fans to be cashing out on the social media apps. Yes, he know. I know, you know. Even those people who were there for all these reasons, they also know. So everybody know. But at least, let us just gather that together. Unity is power. United we stand, divided we fall. If not for unity, nobody would have been in Finland. If not that we need to, we need to come together to fight our common enemies, nobody would have been there. Forget those ones who are there for their own selfish interests. My brother, just any small temptation now, struck, they will fall back. They are doing it for their money. Yes, they are doing it for their money. Apparently, they just told you that they are lazy, they cannot work. Before I proceed, let me allow you to watch a lot of clips. One, there is Biafrans addressing international medias in Finland after the court sitting, with the titled men and women in their midst, passing information to the general public, to the world, to the zoo, that the days have gone by when we are scattered. Now we are beginning to come together. If you want the awareness that have been created, the Igbos that are living in Osoba, in Akwa Ibom State, all of them have been gathering together. I can tell you the project that is going on in Osoba. They tell you that this is an Igbo community that was abandoned. In terms of voting, they will come and tell them they need to vote. When they vote finish, common ordinary water, my brother, not to talk of road, if you see them. If they speak Igbo with me and you, my brother, in Akwa Ibom, I hear what they talk. Government of Akwa Ibom abandoned them. It happened if you go to Edo, the Igbo side in the Edo state are also abandoned. The same thing that is happening in Delta as well and other areas. It is not their making. It is not the politicians there makes it. No. It is a written script from Abuja and Satan of Sokoto. Don't let these people to come together as one, because whenever they come together as one, something terrible will happen to our country and we are going to lose a lot. Most especially that Satan of Sokoto. He keep on dividing whatever fracas you see happening in this Niger Delta. These our brothers there. It's been orchestrated and scripted in Satan of Sokoto because of the wealth, the mighty wealth he is controlling in that region. Over 40 oil wells, if not more than that. One single person have. I am sure that no any Niger Deltans can be able to boast of 10 oil wells. One person to boast of 10 oil wells. I am very, very sure of that. Even if there is. Maybe, even if there is. Let me allow you to see other videos. And then we'll come back here to discuss more. Don't forget, as you are watching, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on all our social media handles. One of the videos you are going to watch is also the video of Dr. Ngozi Chukwuarabueze talking to the world. My brother, Biafra is here already. The awareness is too much. Nigerian government cannot stand it. All the enemies of Biafrans cannot stand it. I tell you the gospel truth. Regade
is to first of all rescue and stand for her citizens. Yes. And then we the people of Biafra, indigenous people of Biafra, and then standing as the United States of Biafra, or Biafrans as a whole, as general. We have been fighting because we have been, anybody that knows the history of Biafra know that we have tried before to stay on our own, based on the execution, killings, atrocities that was going on in Nigeria against us. Yeah. And we will not give up. The same way that the Finland didn't give up when they were fighting to separate from Russia. Yes, yes. The same thing, we are not going to back off, no matter how long it takes. And finding someone who stand boldly and be demanding and crying and weeping and motivating, encouraging Biafrans and say, no matter the persecution, no matter the massacring, no matter the what, we will stand on our own. Yes. And then his voice, the Finland, is trying to silence his voice. That's why we are here to show solidarity. Yes. First of all, to show solidarity, and then also to plead with Finland to release him. For us, let us continue what we are doing. What we are just wanting is just our freedom. Every human being have the right to live and have the right to.
He is our spokesperson.
Thank you.
On this girl, this fake Igbo Muslim. After the video I made on this girl, this fake Igbo Muslim girl, that she's been brainwashed, being properly cajoled to do all these things that she's doing. I received a number of threats from Ilorin Muslims, Yoruba Muslims in Ilorin, telling me they are filing litigations that I'm speaking against Islam and all of that. I just laugh. We are waiting for your litigations. And those threat message has been compiled, sent to appropriate organization across board. So we are waiting for it. Now back to this girl. Look, you are not genuine. We don't see any element of truth in what you're saying. In fact, your facial expression describes you as somebody who is not serious. So if you know that this thing is really going on in Izuka, please give us a video evidence. Give us picture evidence. Let us see it. I give you an example. This page is Hausa Land magazine on Facebook. 2 days ago, they showed how Fulani genocide is still being carried on in their community. This is the video evidence. This is the write-up. You can go and check it out. With this now, we know actually what is going on in that place. So you cannot just come online, on social media and begin to, try to work on our emotions, try to work on our brain. Igbo people don't fight over religion. It is never in the place of Igbo people to fight over religion. They don't do that. Every act of evil to orchestrate religious crisis in Igbo land will not work because we know Igbo people, they don't fight over religious crisis. They may be fighting for Biafra, but not religious crisis. So all these things are just, one of your tactics of, of conquest, Islamic conquest. We know all of these things. So you cannot do that. So this is to put the Igbo people on bad light. You're just trying to blackmail them, to orchestrate a form of deception. This will not work because I'm not an Igbo person. But you can never see an Igbo man fighting over religion. All these things are not a pattern. Do you get that? And Nigerians, let me tell you something. You see, it is because of the Southeast, the Igbos, that Nigeria is still a Christian nation today. The moment you remove Igbo people from Nigeria, Nigeria will be 80% Islam, Islamic nation. So get that. If you remove Igbo from Nigeria today, Nigeria will be 80% Islamic nation. That means the northern and the southwest of Nigeria, they are being covered. Some part of the south are being covered by Islam. So the reason why Igbo is the target is because these people, by factory setting, by default, they cannot be Islamized. So the agenda is to come out with all sort of, things to see how they could destabilize this region. That's why the Igbo are different. That is why, look, Igbo, you have to be very careful now. You have to be guided. You cannot fall for this cheap deception, this, victim games that, they are being played on you right now. In fact, this country is depending on you. It is because of you that we are not yet Islamic nation. So whatever I'm telling you now is the truth. The moment you are deceived to believe that, yes, this is the way, you are gone. So you have to defend your faith as Igbo people who cannot be deceived. Please. And it is on these premises, you see, that I was recently talking against Peter Obi. Peter Obi does not know what he wants. He's a confused man. Now, he's working with the same people that don't like him, the same people that castigated him in the previous election. He's working now with the northern political elite. So that is why I just wanted Tinubu to remain in power. So let's forget about these political distractions, tax payment, all of that. I pay tax. My last tax payment was 75,000. So that one is not really my problem. My problem is the stability of the country. This country must be stable. So as long as Tinubu is in power, you see, Nigeria will be able to move forward a bit. Don't ever think it twice that power should leave the south for the north. Look, you are gone. Whatever they're doing now, they did it in the time of Jonathan. It happens. So whenever there is, shift of power from the northern political elite, they come with all sorts of instabilities, all sorts of things. So we have to be very, very careful. After the video I made on this girl, this fake Igbo Muslim girl, that, she's been...
If you can just start by telling us a bit about the United States of Biafra, what it is, and particularly the Christian origins of it, considering the history and why you ended up launching this United States of Biafra. Please explain.
Yes. The United States of Biafra was a nation between 1967 and 1970. It was a Christian nation that was invaded by Nigeria. And we fought a brutal war between 1967 and it ended in 1970. Before the invasion and before the war started, there were so many things going on in Biafra and in Nigeria then. Things like Christian genocide, the terrorism, the plan to Islamize the whole Nigeria. And then, at that time, it wasn't well known to people because of the lack of information, because of lack of social media and all that. But again, the war was fought, and it ended in 1970. So now, those things that existed at that time, which is the marginalization of the Biafran Christians, the terrorism, the Islamization, and the reintegration and rehabilitation of Nigeria, of terrorists into the Nigerian system, that now has gotten worse. So those things that were there at that time still persisted. So that was why we went to Finland on November 29th, 2024, and we declared the Republic of Biafra with the name and title of the United States of Biafra. This happened after a self-referendum where over 50 million Biafrans voted to exit Nigeria, and about 1,500 of them converged in Finland between November 29th and December 3rd, and over 500 appended their signature on that declaration document to exit Nigeria.
What is the ultimate goal of the United States of Biafra?
The ultimate aim of the United States of Biafra is to restore hope to the Christians in that part of the world, to have our own nation that are not Muslims. We are not Muslims. You may be aware that Nigeria has been declared as the most dangerous country in the world for Christians to live. Biafrans are Christians, so there's no way we can live with a country that has been declared as the most dangerous for Christians to live. And there's also documented evidence that Nigeria commits Christian genocide. So we are Christians. So Nigeria also have a standing policy to reintegrate and rehabilitate non-terrorists, recruit them into the Nigerian military and police. So Biafra as a nation, we want to be independent. We do not want to be Islamized because we are Christians. So we want to have our own nation. We were a nation before, so we are reactivating everything that was there at that period.
Do you have concerns that the same Sharia goal that you see in Africa is going on right here in America?
The same thing. You can see recently America eliminated the number 2 ISIS man in Nigeria. Meanwhile, Nigeria stated that this guy was killed 2 years ago. So the Nigeria state, with the help of the Sokoto Caliphate, hid this guy, the second in command of ISIS, inside Nigeria for God knows how. I believe over 5, 6, 7 years. And within this period, this guy has Islamized and radicalized over 50,000 Islamic extremists in Nigeria. That is why you have teachers that are being beheaded in front of the pulpit. You have thousands of innocent indigenous Nigerians and Biafrans being kidnapped by these Muslim extremists and these terrorists. So the same thing is going on now.
Welcome back. You have seen a lot of videos, a lot of scenarios, things that is happening to tell you that my brother Biafra is here. Simon Ekpa from the other side, the other groups in Finland also, their own. Ngozo Rabueze also, his own. There is another group again, the one I read yesterday about the deputy head of mission in Belgium. Their own story is also aside. My brother, the awareness is too much. Nigerian government are regretting. If we know, we would have ignored this Ekpa. They don't know that the more they keep arresting us or arresting our leaders, that is the more they are making us popular. Biafra is not a pushover. Biafra is not Ambazonia that they case Joe Ayoba for how many years now? Even court in Norway don't decide the guy and acquit the guy. Norway refuse to release the guy. And there are people, I don't know whether they are doing anything about it, but that is their own business. I hear me now. One day, Igbos are not pushovers. We are not. Nigerian government, they don't regret things. Say if we know. Therefore, to me and many other prominent Yorubas who speaks and people listen, warn Tinubu's government that the more you keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in detention, the more you make Biafra popular. They thought it was a lie. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu finished his mission, he said, "Unto your hand, O Lord, I commit my spirit. I have done my part. The journey now is about to begin." He left. Yes, everybody will have this argument that, okay, he have a problem, a quarrel with his wife, Uchechi, that was what made him to leave from there to Kenya. But, my brother, when something has been programmed to happen, something must trigger it. If they give you poison to eat, nobody will detect, poison was given to you, or poison is what is happening to you. That poison either is going to cripple your liver, or your kidney, or any part of your body system that is vital to your living. And when they go to diagnose it, they will say, "Oh, you have kidney problem." Without not knowing, you're eating poison. and that person was channeled, go and damage his kidney so that he can die. When they go to forensic, what they are going to see is kidney problem. That is the end of it. Most of the people that are suffering kidney today are not literally kidney problem. It is as a result of the poison people gave to them to eat. Yes. So, Nigeria government said, if we know, we don't have taught these people. If we know. You heard what Malami said? Malami said it. He didn't miss words. He said the worst mistake he made is to bring Mazen Nnamdi Kanu back home. That they would have killed him. Nobody arrested him when he made that comment. In fact, people were applauding him. So this is where we are. Okay, my people, let us dissect the comment section and then we'll round up because oh God, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Please follow us on all our social media handles. I will always represent the community, if I'm allowed to use that word. But let me start from this Mazi Simon Ekpa's message, where he's talking to the Biafran people. Emmanuel Alexander said, and I quote, "Once you see this logo, run for your life." Okay, which logo is this? The Biafran self-determination. Nah, Obodo be smart, you know. Okay. KC General said, "And Biafra will come. Mark my words. I will be your end," according to Simon Ekpa and Joko. Ife Ofonye said, "Never knew a day will come when I will see a dragon with a rosary." Okay. Izu Benchmark said, "You just know and saw him today. He has all the spiritual prayer items in his office at home." Okay. Then Chinonye Chikodi said, "But we never see him use them, not even once. How come now?" Ndi woto, sorry. Okay. Okay, they don't tell us, say, anyway, when we see this kind of logo, so maybe we run. Timothy the Beloved said, "Obatobie is now on soft stone." Humble guy said, "Is that chaplet that I'm seeing in his hand now?" Wow. Okay. King of Woto, they will see something. Obinike said he must go and listen to Simon Ekpa. Is bringing a new dimension to Biafra struggle, and that is what we all are waiting for, or we have been praying for. So have a nice day, my people. In fact, enjoy the rest of this news. Catch you next.